back to 25 Sweetpeas. Today for you, I'm going to be swatching the new Orly Impressions Spring 2022 collection. As always, the collection consists of 6 new polishes, perfect for the season, and this collection is called the Impressions Collection. It was inspired by Impressionist artists or art in general, and the shades have a very the color story of this collection is lovely. Like, they all go together, they're all the same sort of saturation levels, and they just really complement each other well. So if you're a person that likes Skittles manicures, like, this is perfect. You could just put one on each nail and have a lot of fun with that. The first shade that we're looking at is called Provence at Dusk, and this is kind of like your light lavender shade. It also, something to note about all these polishes, I feel like they have a little bit of a muted tone. I feel like the camera kind of added some saturation to the polishes, but overall they are a bit on the muted tone. They're not like bright pastels or like sun bleached pastels or anything. They're actually like just like a standard cream that has a bit of a gray tone to it, and it makes them all go really well. They all have a very, very consistent formula and cover perfectly in 2 coats, in my opinion. Also, if you have never used an Orly polish before, you will love their brushes. Their brushes just fit the nails so nicely. They make getting a nice clean cuticle line so achievable, and they're just really easy to work with and make application a breeze. I really love this blue shade. Out of all of them, this one is probably the most vibrant, and it's such a fun shade. It's kind of like a periwinkly blue, which I think was like getting close to the color of 2022. Then this green is a very unique green. It's one of those like yellow toned greens, which I've actually been drawn to a lot myself in art. So I think that one kind of fits perfectly in this collection. Again, it covered really nicely, covered perfectly in 2 coats. These all also do have a really nice finish to them without top coat, but of course I always would wear a top coat anyway. Also with this collection, they did recently launch a new top coat, and it's called, what is it called? Shining Armor, and I am still testing it out, but if you guys are interested in a new video about that, let me know and I'll definitely add that to the list of things to do. This shade called Golden Afternoon looks really bright and very kind of like bee yellow toned in here, but I will say it's not as saturated in person as it looks on the camera. In fact, I feel like out of all of them, this one's a bit drab. Think like the classic Winnie the Pooh yellow, if that makes sense. I think that would be a pretty good comparison. Then this shade is called Dance With Me, and this one is probably my favorite because it's kind of like a corally toned shade, and again, it covered really nicely in 2 coats, and it is kind of like that peachy corally tone, and it looks really nice on. It goes great with their shade Happy Camper. I love those 2 paired together. It looks great. Then the last shade is called Parcs and Parasols, and this one is the darkest shade of the whole collection, even though it's still rather on the light side. It's kind of a warm taupey color, I guess you could describe it as, and it again covered perfectly in 2 coats. So overall, this collection is very, very consistent. They all cover super nicely. They're easy to apply. They all go together extremely well. The color story is very cohesive, and I just feel like it's a really nice pairing of colors, and I love a good collection that has a nice full rounded color story. So these are available now on the Orly website. As far as I know, the last time I looked, they are all still in stock as well. So I'll have that listed down in the description box below. And I think that is it for this video. But as always, if you guys have questions, let me know down in the comments. I'll do my best to help you guys out. And I think that's it. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this, and I'll talk to y'all soon. Bye!